I am Federico Nicolosi. I am a professor of neurosurgery at the University of Milano Bicocca, so my job is neurosurgery. I'm a neurosurgeon specialized in brain tumors and skull-based tumors. I am the founder and CEO of UpSurgeOn. I have the pleasure to introduce you this company. It's a digital health company specialized in mixed reality applied to psychomotor skill augmentation. And we are also specialized in AI applied to this field. We talk about skills. We have seen a lot of incredible technologies, but we all know that the technology in the wrong hands can become not only useless, but even dangerous. So this is our topic here. And as a surgeon, I can say that I've been on the other side. I have been a relative of a patient. Sometimes I've been, unfortunately, also a patient. And in surgery, the only truth is that we never know who is in front of us. So we don't know the skills. You look at me, and you have no idea if I have the skills to practice a specific procedure. So in these cases, we would love to have a skilled person, even skilled in the specific case. So actually, the incredible paradox today is that despite incredible advancements, we still practice in the same way, we still learn on patients directly. So my first tumor was on a real patient. My first errors were on a real patient. So the point is that this is not acceptable anymore, and this has incredible consequences in low and high income countries. So the paradox here is that in 2023, there's no objective metrics to understand if a surgeon is well-trained. And by the way, this is not a new problem. We had a revolution in aviation 50 years ago. At some point, we have been able to reduce the risks thanks to simulation. So we have parameters today to know that the pilot is well-trained, and we take for granted that this is the reality. We take a flight, and we take this for granted. So this problem, which is an incredibly transversal problem, is affecting, obviously, three big markets, intuitively, healthcare, medical device, and insurance companies. Simulation is a booming trend in healthcare, so the cadaver-free is what is going to change healthcare forever, and this is already happening. And the random way to train mixed now with simulation is changing. So we see this in the way also Medtech companies are moving, in the way the Medtech is investing in the digital, and we see how the institutions start using simulations. You see a lot of simulation centers around you. So what is UpSurgeOn? We are a mixed reality company specialized in AR, VR. We are specialized in metaverse. So on one side of the company, we do the most sophisticated and multiplayer metaverse, an entry point for medtech companies providing their incredible technologies in the hands virtually for mental training to physicians coming from all over the world. So it's a place where people meet and do science. On the other side, UpSurgeOn is specialized in lifelike sensorized simulators, meaning that we don't have a cadaver. We have a real surgery. We are not talking about models. We are talking about real performances and real surgery. So lifelike simulations in any discipline. And the most important thing, the mixed reality, means that we are able to mix these two things in a unique way. But I want you to hear from the people around the globe that use this technology, physicians around the globe and trainees.
For me, this is a real revolution in training that open up new horizons.
I really feel like the residents and fellows and medical students all get so much more out of using this system.
I was very impressed. Actually, a lot of the learners were very impressed with the amount of detail with the anatomy.
The virtual reality and the app is very tremendous for the residents. It's something that they can go back to, and we thought was very useful.
Just reinforces the anatomy and surgical approaches in 3 ways, and 3 times repetition, which really just reinforces the concepts of the structural anatomy and the approaches for the students in a way that I've never seen before.
Brain boxes are changing the way education works.
I've had the wonderful opportunity of talking to some of its key team members and their vision, and I've been truly left with a great sense of hope and inspiration from what they're trying to do.
Oh, I'm bringing out the fight, yeah, bring on all the lightning.
And I think this is an amazing way for residents to get hands-on experience and devote a lot more hours to this than they would normally be able to.
it's too hard, pick it up, dust it off, and I
This would be very interesting also in lower developed country where the possibility to reach a lab which is so simple, so you can put it in a box without requiring the setting that a cadaver lab will need is very interesting.
Education is now possible anytime, anywhere, and also for everybody.
So thanks to these activities today, we are spontaneously, after 3 years, in 99 countries without a sales force. So this was the wave that we received from the internet. And we are working with many institutions from 4 to 40 people in 3 years. We have 10 patents, active revenues. And the most important thing is the network. So we are scientists mostly, and this is how big, important leading institutions are validating this technology, demonstrating that this technology creates impact, creates skills. And this is just an example. This is an aneurysm. This is one of our small approaches, so it's very microsurgery, and this is pathology. There's no pathology on cadavers. The vascular surgeons that want to clip an aneurysm in their career, they will do for the first time in you and me as first. So their first error will be there, unless we don't find another solution, and this is. Another example with Stanford, here is a moment of a surgery, a spine surgery. This is the simulator that they are using. It's very lifelike, any single step reproduced, and in a very scalable way and modular way. They are doing a spine surgery, very lifelike, with all the technologies around, so this is also the opportunity in the business for Medtech and for us, providing this kind of technology. But this is the present. This is the medical simulation market. It's a nice market, but we are doing then a next step, and this is the point. We are now moving to another incredible part of our story. Imagine a person waiting for a surgery outside an operating room. At some point, a surgeon comes out and says, your surgery has been successful, and you will be operated tomorrow. Sounds crazy, but this is exactly what we are doing. In that moment, this person was operated in the avatar. So we created an avatar of this person, exactly with the same pathology, undergoing to the same specific procedure. But this is just the beginning, because in healthcare data is everything, so we started understanding that we need data to do this, and we need data to train and to create data and analysis. So imagine an AI coach able to detect errors, to train surgeons, even to train a robotic arm, and actually this is what we are doing today. So we started creating tracking of hands, we started putting simulators in the organs, we started putting simulators in the instruments, and the incredible data that we are collecting are changing completely our mindset. And of course, we can understand what talent is, and this is the key for medtech development and for science. So this is not just a story. We already did the first case in this year of an avatar, and we started collecting these data. This is a big market. This is not just simulation. This is the digital health data market, and it is an explosive opportunity. What we do is very simple. We work with institutions on one side, doing courses, labs, and many other things, and we work with medtech companies on the other side. Just to conclude our rounds, today we have collected 4.7 million in funds, 50% in grants, so non-dilutional, and now we're moving to scale up to other disciplines and moving to the healthcare market. At the moment, we are collecting, we're creating a round B, split it in two, 5 million for the expansion and the other disciplines, and the other part for the AI coach. So this is our team. We have an incredible advisory board from Mayo, from Harvard, from many other leading institutions. Thank you very much. If you are interested to know more, please get in touch. Thank you.